Just an hour south of Wagga Wagga, New South Wales, on the Hume Highway, is the township of Holbrook. Driving through the town's center, it seems like your average New South Wales country town until you drive past the park, and jutting out from what seems like nowhere is the submarine HMAS Otway. It not only surprises, but it motivates you to stop and explore. What has this got to do with enhancing the student experience, I hear you ask? And I simply say, exactly. In the middle of landlocked Holbrook, miles away from the ocean, the people of Holbrook brings to the surprise visitor in-depth information about the Australian submarine squadron in an accessible way. Holbrook Submarine Park is a great metaphor for how students' learning experiences should be designed, by making resources, readings, and information that is not only current and relevant, but also easily accessible, is an important aspect of the learning experience. This is how I see the role of Leganto in Interact 2.
Once upon a time, distant students were sent their reading bricks for their study. We've come a long way since those days. Students are now online, and with this change comes the issue of how to best provide access to readings to all students. Many subjects have included contextualized links in their Interact 2 site, providing students access to their readings in the context of their subject content. This is great from an online pedagogical perspective and provides a good experience for students who work through materials topic by topic. However, we also need to consider the experience of those students who don't work this way. Some students want to download all of the resources for their subject together at the beginning of session to then work offline, while other students may want to access a reading from earlier in the session or from a past subject for an assessment. What experience do these students have? A lot of time can be spent going in and out of modules, finding the resource they need, time that could be better spent engaging with the content of the subject. Leganto is a reading list tool that connects Interact 2 and the library management system. When Leganto is embedded in the subject site, students can access the readings and other resources from this subject in one place. A link to the Leganto reading list is included in the left navigation of the subject site, and from here students can access their reading list materials with a simple click. A reading list can link to not only journal articles and ebooks, but also web resources, videos, and library guides. You can create your own reading list, or the library will compile a reading list upon request. When completing the list, library staff will work in collaboration with you to identify the best resources to include. The completed Leganto list can be customised to suit your subject. Lists can be displayed by week, module, or topic. To give you a picture of student engagement with the reading list, Leganto provides analytics for each reading, so you can tell how many students are accessing the readings via the list and when in the session they're doing so. An added benefit of Leganto is to provide students with the ability to report broken links within the Leganto list. This is reported within the library systems, and we can fix the link without needing to contact you. This provides a better student experience and reduces the number of students contacting you about these issues. An optional feature of the tool is the discussion function. Students can place comments on individual readings that the entire cohort can see, which can help to encourage peer-to-peer discussion around a particular reading. The library is now using Leganto to distribute copyright class readings to students. In the past, this has been done via email. Using Leganto allows students to access the reading easily without having to dig it up from the inbox or junk mail folder. There are currently more than 300 lists in subjects at Charles Sturt University, with 150 reading lists available in session 2019-60 alone. We have created guides to help you and your students to get started with Leganto, and alternatively, you can contact the library for more support.
As my esteemed colleague from the library, Annette Goodwin, explores in this think piece, Leganto is just not another tool. Leganto is a tool that can potentially save time before, during, and after teaching delivery. It also becomes an interactive reading list where students can efficiently pull out information with ease. Just like Holbrook is not just any town in New South Wales, Leganto is not just an average reading list tool. And if you're driving on the Hume Highway, between Melbourne and Sydney, remember to stop by the Submarine Park in Holbrook.